But this one man had a dream that one day we would be able to work together, pray together, struggle together, stand for freedom together. He had a dream that when freedom reigned, we could speed up the day when all of God's children. And you have to be careful when you talk about all of God's children. Yes, we're all of God's children, but no, we're not all the sons of God. Come on. Amen. Amen. Yes, we are all the children of God, but we all are not the sons of God. But he had a dream that when all of God's children, the black man and the white man, the Jews and the Gentiles, will be able to join hands and sing the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we're free at last. And when you look at the world today, his dream has come to pass. His dreams has been fulfilled now to where it can't go no higher. Because now we have an African American in the White House. Where else can we go in this world? There's no place higher on the face of the earth than the White House. There's nowhere to go. We've made it there. We've seen the dream of Dr. Martin Luther King. Yes, Dr. Martin Luther King, he was a great man. But in our text today, Paul is telling us of a greater king. We know of a greater king, the King of Kings. And his name is Jesus. Paul is telling us in our text today that you can choose your master. Brothers and sisters, you choose to sin or you choose to live holy. Thank God that though we were once slaves to sin, now we have obeyed the gospel of Jesus Christ. I'm not going to be before you long, but I'm not going to try to hoop and holler. I just want to put something on your mind. Because of that, we are all born in sin and we're slaves to sin. Romans 5:18 tells us that now ye are free from the old master, sin, and you have become slaves to your new master, righteousness. Once upon a time, we were slaves to sin. We didn't know no better. We were slaves to lying, slaves to cheating, slaves to drugs, slaves to alcohol, slaves to sex, slaves to perversion. But most of all, we were slaves to the devil. We thought we had it going on. Just like some of y'all today. We thought we were cool daddies. We thought we was hip. We had game, we had rap. We thought we could make him move when we wanted him to move. But you was just a slave to sin. Right. But thank God I'm free because of the King. You know, we understand what Martin Luther King Jr. was talking about, but there's a deeper freedom than freedom from oppression. Freedom to walk in a restaurant. Freedom to own a home. Thank God I'm free because I obeyed the gospel of the King. Thank God I've been born of water and spirit. I'm free. Being then made free from sin, ye became the servant of righteousness. I don't know about y'all, but I'm glad to be righteous.
That's right.
I'm glad to be holy. I'm
That's right.
I'm glad I want to talk right. I'm not living this life in sadness, but I'm living this life in glad.
There it is. That's right. Preach.
When you think about it, a man living in sin can't be like a man living in righteousness.
That's right.
Unless he gives his life to God.
Uh-huh.
But a man living in righteousness can, in 1 second, be like the man living in sin.
That's right.
They make it more simpler. A virgin can become an unvirgin, but an unvirgin can't become a virgin. You understand that? Really, when you think about it, God has given you the power to overcome sin. God has given you power to put the devil down. He didn't tell you to be righteous and did not equip you to be righteous, but he gave you some power to live this life again.
That's right.